Hey guys, Wiki here with another CSR2 video. In this video, I'll be talking about the Prestige Cup, what it is, whether you should do it or not, and how you can participate. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now the Prestige Cup is a once-a-season event. This comes on every Thursday, so when a season changes, it's a Thursday. Every Thursday after that is when the Prestige Cup starts, although it will pop up in advance, just like this one. So, what is it actually? Well, the Prestige Cup only has one purpose: Crew RP. If I scroll through the rewards, you will notice that the main draws are actually Crew RP, and at the very end, you get a very big bonus of 180,000 Crew RP, and that is a lot, equivalent to about 200 or so live races, depending on your car setup. So, why should you do the Prestige Cup? Well, if you're in a crew like mine, which usually aims for 35 million or more RP every season, every single bit of RP counts. And if you're going to earn a lot of RP, the Prestige Cup is the way to go, especially if you don't cap every day in live racing, because that can take a lot of gas and a lot of effort. So the Prestige Cup is a really, really good source of RP. It can grant you one full day's worth of RP, assuming you cap in just, I would say, 20 minutes, which is very, very short. Now, how do you participate in the Prestige Cup? Well, every season there is a featured car that's the Prestige Cup car. In this season, the example I can give you is the 2021 McLaren Elva. And this is also obtainable in rare imports via silver keys. And as a tip, which I highlighted earlier on in my key guide video, only open silver crates if you have enough to guarantee yourself loyalty. So that's where you get the car from. And how difficult is the event, you might be questioning yourself. Well, to be really frank with you, on an all-stage 5 build with most fusions, you can probably get to race, I would say, 24, 25, maybe 26 before you start needing to fall back on stage 6s. After that, things can get quite difficult from race 27 onwards if your car doesn't have enough stage 6s or fusion parts. So this event, I would say, is not for new players. New players are better off just doing the live races, because it can be a bit resource draining every single season, having to dump a lot of fusion parts and money and effort into a car that's just used in one event, being the Prestige Cup. But if you're in a crew like mine, which aims for 35 million RP every season, participating in the Prestige Cup is pretty much a must. And I would say mandatory if you plan to stay in such a crew long term, which I do. So there you have it. That's just the quick rundown of the Prestige Cup. What kind of events are there? Well, to give you a quick overview of them, there are 3 kinds of events within the Prestige Cup. Normal races, which are very self-explanatory, sprint races, and speed traps. Now, when it comes to sprint races, things can get a bit tricky, because the goal of a sprint race is for you to reach 100 or 60 miles an hour in some cases, as quick as possible and quicker than the opponent. Normally in such races, you don't need to do much. Just go back to the tuning screen, tweak your final draft to 5.0, and you'll be good to go. So that's pretty much a sprint out of the way. It can be a bit challenging if you don't have stage 6 transmission, because transmission is the part that changes your shift time. So as a result, if you struggle in sprint races, try to attain stage 6 transmission if possible, because that's a big game changer. The other event that's going to be featured in the Prestige Cup is a speed trap. And a speed trap is a quarter-mile race in which you have to attain a certain speed before you cross the finish line. Now, it can be a bit difficult because some cars just have terrible top speed, but what I can give you, a tip I can offer you, is that for speed traps, instead of shifting optimally, jump to third or fourth gear right away off the rip, activate nitrous, and you should have a better top speed than you would by launching normally and shifting normally. So that wraps up the Prestige Cup in a quick nutshell. I hope my video has been helpful. If this kind of video piques your interest, do consider leaving a like, subscribe, or a comment. These things really help my channel grow. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video.